Greetings, demons, and welcome to Warhammer Weekly, episode 41. So, after last week, we actually have an alright selection to talk about this week. Not too much, really, but enough to kind of fill the video sort of thing. But, yeah, no pickups this week, so straight into the topics right after this intro.
Not the leader of a cult, RabbitWithAxe.
So, starting off, it is obviously now December, and there are some other December-related things that are going to come up later in this episode, but first off, that does mean the new monthly model and coin, and this time around, it's Legions Imperialis themed. We were expecting this for a while, but this time around, we are getting a Legions Imperialis Rhino as the miniature, which is very nice to be getting at well, free. I was going to say a good price, but completely free. It's good that we're going to be actually getting some Legions Imperialis stuff. And as much as I've been complaining for the last few months at this point about Legions Imperialis, I'm very happy to actually, have them available now, have them out, have them on pre-order for the most part. And yeah, along with that, we also have the Legions Imperialis collectible coin, which is the main emblem for Legions Imperialis. It looks pretty good, looks pretty nice. I don't think I'm going to be buying enough to be able to get one, but I'm definitely going to be going to get that Rhino, just so I have something from it as much as, right now I'm probably not going to be getting it as soon as I thought I would in terms of Legions Imperialis. A few months ago, I would have definitely been getting it day one. It's Christmas. There's a lot of things I have to pay for right now, but yeah, a free Rhino, can't complain about that. Gives me something to paint as well. And, moving on from that, we have two new gangers for Necromunda. We have the Rogue Doc and Gang Lookout, and these guys look pretty neat. I do believe they are in resin, of course, but generally they look pretty good. The Mad Doc himself looks pretty good. I love the saw blade and how it's been painted and everything with all the blood on it. It's just excellent. He's covered in little knickknacks and little, tools for his little doctoring job. I love the mask, the tubes coming off it. Very, very cool. It's weird that he doesn't have a shoulder on his shirt or gown or dress or whatever he's wearing. But yeah, that's just an odd little feature of the model. But then when it comes to the Gang Lookout, this guy is excellent. Has a silenced bolt pistol by the looks of it. Some sort of gadget in his hand, which it doesn't actually show, unfortunately, in any of the pictures. But yeah, once again, very cool looking. I love his little eye attachment, the whole system that is set up for, once again, the piping and stuff coming off him. And of course, the fact he's wearing a trench coat, very cool aesthetically. And just generally, just a very good ganger to add to the Necromunda collection, essentially. A lot of details on these. They are generally very, very detailed models and quite good overall. I do quite like them. And, yeah, besides that, we also have some House Delaque Ash Wastes upgrades. So, as far as I can tell, these are... I don't know what the top things are, at all. Does it actually say in here? I don't think so. So, we have a bunch of different heads, anyway, and backpacks to go with those. And then 10 flasks? Oh, okay, the top things... I think the top things are backpacks, and the bottom things are flasks? I'm not too sure, but... yeah, an upgrade pack for House Delaque, and otherwise, there's nothing really model-wise to talk about with these. So, some very nice stuff for Necromunda. I do love my Necromunda stuff, but nothing much else to say about that. So, moving on. Jumping straight into Heresy Thursday, the Dark Emissary brings the War Master's unrelenting gaze. And yeah, it's another Sons of Horus model. A lot of people have kind of been... not up in arms, that's wrong to say, but a lot of people have been a bit uppity about the fact that it is just another Sons of Horus model. We've had a lot of variety recently, but going back to having Sons of Horus and presumably Imperial Fists at some point in the near future, so soon, it feels like it's just a bit... Here's what it is. This is a very nice model. It looks nice. The overall design of it is pretty cool. The staff's quite nice. The skull motif all over him is pretty good. It's another Sons of Horus model. There's nothing wrong with it. But do I really care about it? Not hugely. And unfortunately, that's all I can really say about it. It's a fine model. It looks great. If you're a Sons of Horus player, I'm sure you're very happy. But yeah, for me, as someone who doesn't really care about Sons of Horus too much, it's It's fine, but it could be a lot better. I don't know. For me, I'm not sold on it, but that's, it's not for me. That's fine. Moving on though. This year for Christmas, they've actually brought in the Advent Engine. So obviously this is very similar to the Rumour Engine, but this is every single day of Advent. And I only have the first 2 days because I'm recording this on, well, the morning of the 3rd, just so I can get this video out on time. But yeah, we have the Advent Engine for the 1st of December 2023, and it's some wings, which is kind of interesting. There's not much to really say about it. It's wings, it could be for anything. It kind of looks more natural than mechanical, so that leans me more towards, obviously Tzeentch. Realistically, that's where it leans me. I don't know. There's not really much to go off here. It's some wings, some feathers. Looks quite nice, looks pretty detailed. But yeah, there's not too much to say about that one. Then the Advent Engine for the 2nd of December 2023 is a little bit more interesting. This one is a skeleton, very much giving the vibes of AOS. Has a big stab wound in the skull. Does have some tapestry of some description hanging off of him, and that's above fire. But he is like stuck on a wooden spike. So I'd almost lean towards Chaos, but AOS Chaos specifically. Obviously, this could be any number of factions, but I'm very much leaning towards maybe Slaves to Darkness, potentially, something like that, which would be very, very cool. But yeah, that is the 2nd of December 2023, the second Advent Engine door, I guess. And yeah, so from there, we can move on to the actual Rumour Engine for the 28th of November 2023. And once again, something that I can't really say too much about is some shrunken heads. This, I'm assuming, is going to be AOS once more. Can't really say too much what it actually is. There's a little bird skull, which, once again, I always do this. Birds equal Tzeentch to me, especially if they're AOS. If they're 40k, I guess they could be Raven Guard. But yeah, I'm thinking very much the feeling of, Chaosy, maybe not specific Chaosy, otherwise they could literally be anything. It's hard to really pinpoint what shrunken heads would belong to. I don't know. For me, it just doesn't make too much sense to speculate too heavily on this one. They look cool. They look very well detailed. The one on the right almost has like that elfish look, which is kind of interesting. But as I say, I'm pretty sure this is AOS. Other than that, I can't really say much more about it. But on that note, that is actually everything for this episode. So as much as there actually was a decent amount of stuff to talk about, none of it was really something I could get into that much detail with, unfortunately. But in any case, that's going to be it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like it, subscribe for now and ring the bell so you never miss upload. Otherwise, comment below what you think of any of the various things we've spoken about. What do you think of us getting more Sons of Horus? I know a lot of people are very mixed on it. If you're a Sons of Horus player, let me know. Let me know what you're thinking. But otherwise, are you excited to get the Legion of Powers Rhino for free? Because I am. I'm definitely going to get one of those. But yeah, otherwise, it's going to be from me. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Look at the screen, you'll be fine. Culture's a disease, but we'll survive. I just wanna tell